Okay, Rover riders, I've reached the point in this Bafang mid-drive build where in order to finish this I'm going to have to take this off the rack. But there's a couple of things I wanted to show you before I did. Number one, this right here is the battery mount that comes with your Shark battery pack from Lunicycle. This one fits the 52 volt version, and as you know, it was my intention to hang this thing here, okay, underneath the frame, but I can't because of this reason right here. This right here is the bracket for the side bags, and this bracket right here is the seat bracket, and it's got to be in front of this point right here because this is where the weld is for the part that holds the back wheel on. Now I do have another option available. This is the lowrider rack. Y'all seen these things before, right? Well, it just so happens that if I want to do this sideways, I could do it like this right here and put it on here sideways. Okay, the problem with putting it on the lowrider rack is I really do not want a battery hanging off the side unless I'm operating with two batteries. I want the weight distributed evenly. So which means I want to keep this single battery in such a location that it's on the line with the main boom, which means it has to go right there on top of the rack. So I'm going to have to rig up something to be able to put it there. Okay, so I'm going to take this thing off this do-it-yourself rack here, and there's a few other things that I have to tweak out on this to finish up this build, but for the most part it really is pretty much done. I did plug in the battery, throttle works, but I need to reposition the throttle. Then I got to play with the display because I don't know what the display can or cannot do yet. I just had it plugged in long enough to see if I could get the silly thing to work, and it does. So I'll do another video here in a few minutes after I get this thing positioned the way I want it positioned, so I can do some really cool video shots of what I've done to it and how I've finished the project. I'll put it on the rollers, on the Sport Crafter rollers and everything, so that you can see that. We'll get the thing going, and I'll tell you what I think of it. Alright, so back in a few.